Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So it's been kind of a rough week for me. Been having a lot of things on my plate that have been kind of giving me anxiety, stressing me out. I feel like that this week is kind of a harder week than I've had all month, maybe all year. And the only thing that keeps me going in times like this is to stay grounded with my daily schedule. I make lists every day. I live by my lists. Do you make a list? I make lists of everything that I'm doing. And it's not just the chores. I make a chore list. Go to work, wake up, eat breakfast. I put everything on my list. I know I'm going to eat breakfast, but I put it on the list anyways, to have a sense of accomplishment and to know where I'm at in my path for the day. Each day is a lifetime. Each day is a battle from point A to point B. And I need to be able to track my progress each day, incrementally. It's like counting reps at the gym. And I go through my list. And I start each day the same way. I try to make every single day identical to the last. I'm brushing my teeth at the same time every day. I'm going to sleep at the same time every day. I'm waking up at the same time every day. I'm showering at the same time every day. I'm going through my lists, and you can look through my notepad, and it's page after page after page after page after page of the same list, basically. There's always some deviation. I may have a meeting today that I didn't have yesterday. I may have to do laundry today instead of, I may not do it tomorrow. There's always little deviations in your list, but overall, these lists look incredibly repetitive, and that's exactly what I want. I'm trying to repeat a good day. I know how to have a good day, and a good day is a mind, body, and soul day. A day that I'm working on my mind, my body, and my soul. I'm also getting done my necessary chores. When I can look at my list at the end of the day and see every single thing crossed off, from lunchtime to workouts to my creativity. I put in my creative time. I write at night. Every night I write on the computer, I write books. I'm doing that anyways. That's part of my routine that's locked into my lifestyle. I put it on the list every day. So then when I check it off, I know that I've done it, I feel accomplished. And I can look at the end of the day, it may not have been a good day yesterday. This week has been hard for me. And as I'm settling down at the end of the day with anxiety, depression, kind of flopping back and forth between the two, I can look at that list and say, I'm moving forward. I don't know if today was the greatest day ever. It may have been a shitty day, but I moved forward. I did those things. I stayed true to myself. I didn't give up on myself today. I feel like giving up on the world, but I didn't give up on myself. I put in the necessary work to not only just maintain what I've developed so I don't slide backwards, but to continually moving forward, even if that moving forward from yesterday to today is an incremental tiny step. Every day I accomplish my list. I know I've had another good day. When I have a good day, I know I can replicate that. What did I do yesterday that made it tolerable? Could I do that again today? What did I do yesterday that made it a good day? Could I do that again today? How did I just barely survive yesterday? Could I do that again today? These lists that I'm always addicted to, that I've been writing, I've been doing this practice for years. All successful people make lists. If you don't have a pen and a pad of paper in front of you with a list of things to do, you're not really practicing success. You may not be interested in success, and that's fine. Don't fool yourself. Don't lie to yourself. If you're not interested in success, then don't do what it takes. But if you are, it's just your choice. If you are, if you want to be successful in your life, that's an umbrella term. Success in money, relationships, all kinds of areas. If you want success, You're going to have to live by a schedule. And you're going to have to make that schedule for yourself. This is what bosses do. Employees have their schedule made for them. Children are told what to do. But a boss makes their own schedule, has to sit down before the chores begin and come up with a whole list of suffering to go through. On the other side of all that suffering isn't just your rest, that's your strength. That's the point B. And you can look back at the end of each day and say, okay, I'm moving forward on this path. Tough weeks like this show me who I really am. It's easy to be a strong warrior alpha when you're in a good mood and when you're on top of all your bullshit. But when something happens, your real self is revealed to the world and to you. We can often see a boss at a job break down when it gets too busy, and their weakness is revealed, that maybe they're a fraud, maybe they rose too fast, maybe they can't really handle this job. It just shows they have weaknesses. There's areas that they're weak in. When we find areas that we're weak in, it's our duty to dive in and strengthen ourselves. I've realized this week that there's certain elements of, what do you call it, stability that I feel like are fragile in my life. Now, I don't know if they are necessarily in reality. I'm a pretty stable guy. Own my own home, money in the bank, multiple businesses, no legal problems, knock on wood. But I can still feel like survival is hanging by a thread, like I'm walking a fine line. Now, a lot of that is mentality. It's trauma from my past. I was homeless once. I know what it's like to be buried under legal problems. I know what it's like to go through all this type of stress of instability. You guys may be going through it right now. You may have gone through it in the past. Just because you become successful doesn't mean that you embrace a mindset of stability. And this is where I've been trying to complete my transformation recently, is to really allow myself to embrace a mindset of stability and of success. I'm more successful right now than I've ever been in my life. And there's no real reason why I should be feeling fragile about that. But with a few things that happened this week, I instantly got triggered and reverted back to an old mindset, one that was rather unhealthy. And I've been fighting that off. And the best way that I can do that isn't just to sit here and to battle and to war and to argue and to reason. It's to revert back to my lists, my schedule, my routine, my rituals. My ritualized life of mind, body, and soul activities is what keeps me going. I don't know if anybody's getting it. It's just all food for thought. Thanks for watching.